Hi everyone, welcome to the Weekly Wake Up. Now, you know that we've been promoting the Weekly Wake Up. It was something that I used to charge and I no longer charge for it anymore. And we're running a little contest to see who would share it and who would get more people to sign up for it. And the winner for June, we had two people, and one is Jerry. So thank you, Jerry. You know which Jerry you are. For all of your shares and liking and having people sign up to the Weekly Wake Up. We'll be contacting you shortly for your 30-minute free session. And also to Cindy, who is our random person that we drew. And so Cindy, thank you as well for being a partner and being able to like the Weekly Wake Up and to view it every week. And we'll be reaching out to you as well, so you guys can get your free 30-minute session scheduled with me. We're still running the contest, so if you are so inclined to like it, share it, comment, and it's an automatic system that automatically records. Anybody that shares it, signs up for the Weekly Wake Up under through a link that you've shared you'll get credit. So thank you so much. So let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and look at what's available for us this week. And we always begin by slowing down, tapping into our own connection. And then as I talk about the information as it appears this week, then you're able to listen in your own body and make sure that's right for me or not right for me. Because my feeling is that my job is to empower everyone, be able to have and connect with your own intuition, and because I believe that we all have it and that we all have this capacity. And by just stopping and slowing down each week, it helps us exercise that connection so that when we're on our own and throughout the day, that information can come in when it needs to. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So close your eyes and relax. Just let go of everything that you think you already know. And let's tap into what's possible for us this week. Okay, so some of you are going to see some opportunities that you haven't been seeing in a while, and you may rediscover the opportunity, or it may be something that you had forgotten about and it comes back around again. It's like, oh yeah, I completely forgot that I could do this or I could do that, or I remember that now is the good time to be able to push this forward. So there's some clarity that happens for all of us this week in either recalling something that needs to be done or generating something new. So there's this nice clarity that opens up for us that gives us as a reminder. And it's not just a reminder though, actually the things come together. So it's whether it's a phone call, whether it's data, whether it's information, or whether it's just a new idea, there's some movement in the universe where there's some clarity for us to kind of pull and draw in that information of how to support ourselves, and whether that's in our personal life or to help a friend, or in our career, or movement in creating a love life, a deeper dynamic with somebody else, or healing for your health. There's information that is crystal clear that is available for us this week that's going to come in. So it's just going to cross your path. It may be a memory that pops in your mind. It may be somebody saying something and that invokes it. It may be even a dream, or it could even be your own intuition that pops in and shows it to you. All right, so good. So there's some movement this week for us for our own agendas, and things that we want that maybe we forgot about or we gave up on are going to come back around this week. Okay, so let's see what else is available for us this week. Okay, so there's going to be time for you to take time for yourself. And there's also some, and that's true, right? In any situation, that we always want to be mindful of our energy and knowing when to pull back, when to say yes, when to say no. And this week, there may be some of us may be called to do some big emotional work. So it might be that, your child needs you, or a parent needs you, or there's something that's touched on from the past that is coming up that needs to be healed. So there's some big stuff that some of us are dealing with this week. More than likely, you already know about it. More than likely, it could be helping a son or daughter in rehab, or it could be that you've got a loved one who's dealing with a really horrific illness or challenge or diagnosis. And part of what's available for us this week is healing healing ourselves, taking care of ourselves, and also being able to nurture that loved one, being able to support that loved one. Transference of faith, transference of love, transfers of simplicity and clarity. So you may find yourself being a channel to nurture somebody else, to give to somebody else this week, and it may be even to give to yourself, that maybe you're not somebody who generally takes time for you, that you're so busy taking care of everybody else that you forget about yourself. So there may be some opportunity early in the week, Tuesday or Wednesday, where you actually are forced to take care of yourself. You know, and a lot of illnesses happen that way, right? A lot of times when we pull a hamstring or break a leg or hurt our wrist, you know, God forbid, it's those physical things because we're not being mindful and listening to our spirit that's saying, slow down, don't go so fast. Put some time and energy in taking care of yourself first so you can take care of somebody else, right? So if you feel like you're running on empty, you want to make sure that you take advantage this week and slow down and really take time for yourself. And sometimes we don't have a lot of time. Sometimes it's a 5-minute nap or a 3-minute meditation, or it's just to sit down and really be present to the meal you're about to eat, right? So you're not rushing through things. And sometimes that's all it takes for our body to be able to become nurtured. So it doesn't mean that, you have to call off work and take the whole day. But if your spirit's telling you that's what I really need a big giant timeout, then trust your instinct. So it's just know that there's some space in this week for us to take care of ourselves and nurture ourselves, as well as being able to give energy to somebody else. Okay, so what else is, all right, right away, there's something that some of you may have lost that's going to be turned up this week. So it could be anything from a set of car keys that you've lost or valuable keys that you've lost to, to a piece of clothing that's returned, that sort of thing. So I feel like something that you could have lost could be returned this week. It could even be like your ID. So if you're out there sweating bullets, put it out to the angels, out to the universe to be able to return those items. And this week, some of that clarity might actually find its way back to you. All right, and what else is available for us this week that we need to be on the lookout for? So you want to again know where your place is, know where you stand on issues, on events, on what's right with you. And when we know what's right with us, somebody else can't push our buttons, right? So it's about staying in your lane, knowing when somebody else has an issue with something, you don't have to get involved, or you can send them a prayer, but you don't have to kind of jump into their energy field. Sometimes when people are upset and then you have more people joining them to get upset, that energy can get out of control. And so to avoid that, we can be more empathetic. We can listen, but doesn't mean we have to take up arms for their cause. We can support them. So it's about, knowing what's true for you and not needing to, run in with a can of gasoline to a fire that's already raging, right? We don't want to be that person that blows things up because there's just too much energy happening there. So you want to be able to support somebody, but to do that, it doesn't mean that you have to get all hot and angry and bothered with them, because that just creates more energy. So just be aware that, if you're around somebody who's got a lot of energy, a lot of upset, just be the calm one with them, be the one to support them, be the one that gets them to calm down, that's to be able to help bring change in a way that is stabilizing as opposed to destabilizing, right? So just be aware that you may have these things or people around you that are maybe a little upset this week, or maybe are up in arms about something, and our job is to support them, but we don't have to become like them. And that somebody needs to be the calming force in the room to be able to move it along. And it's that old saying, right? Carry a big stick, but you don't have to use it. It's like that kind of energy. So just know that you may be asked to temper a situation this week too. All right, so let's see if there's anything unexpected for us this week. Yeah, some of you may be unexpectedly called on or acknowledged, or being given an opportunity for advancement that you didn't see coming, or and this feels like it's towards the end of the week, that there could be more money. Some of you may get a raise or be given a gift of some additional money. It could even be something like an impromptu trip, or somebody who wants to do something kind for you. So there's this great movement at the end of the week, an opening where the sun is shining on you, where you're being acknowledged, you're being given an opportunity. And some of this feels like it's money related, that you may get some additional money coming in, or surprise windfall, or you could even win. If you're going to court, you could actually win, have something go in your favor for a change, okay? Okay, so see if there's anything else for us this week. Yeah, you know, when we have a lot of clear energy like this, our opportunity, we always want to be looking to move forward our own agendas, our own ideas, our life purpose. And if you don't know what your life purpose is, ask for it. Ask to be shown. Ask to have it ignited within you. If you're lacking desire, pray for more desire. This is a week where there's crystal clear energy that's available for us if we focus on it, if we open the door to it, right? It's kind of like the way we present something is to become present to it. If we're ignoring it and we're not aware, it can be going on and we don't know to tap into it. We don't know that it's available for us. So this week, there's a lot of creative energy for us to get what we want, but we have to be able to tap into it and ask for it. So ask to be led, ask to be given more desire if you need more desire. And you're going to see just kind of this opening happening towards the end of the week for you, for your career, for your personal agendas. So it feels like a really good week, everybody. Move forward, enjoy yourself, support one another. And thank you all for sharing my weekly wake up. I appreciate it. And for those of you that won, Jerry and Cindy will be contacting you. Thank you so much for your support. And I look forward to connecting with you all each and every week. And have a terrific week, everyone.